Morning everybody, it's Nick. I just got back from my very early morning market shop, which happens on a Friday morning where we still have our open air market. And what it made me realise was I wanted to talk about mental health today and reaching out for help, because I think one of the things that can be a blocker for people to reach out for help, or I've observed certainly about myself, is because you think you shouldn't be in a position where you need help. So if I take today, for example, every Friday morning I get up very, very early and I go into our local market to buy food supplies. And the reason I go in so early is because I find it very, very stressful when it gets busier and there are lots of people around. And no matter what, every Thursday night is a very bad night's sleep for me. I'm very anxious, thinking about going out the next day for whatever reason. Now, if I take myself as an example, you could say, well, what have I got to be stressed about? I'm incredibly blessed. We live in the countryside, so we have a lot of open space around us, and we live in a beautiful cottage with a very large garden. I have food on the table. My children and my family and my husband are healthy. I have money coming in. I am able to pay the bills. I am so blessed in so many ways. I do not have anywhere near the challenges or worries that many, many, many millions of people have right now. But that doesn't mean that I'm not anxious and I'm not scared. And most days, I have to say, I have a knot in my stomach. And if you were to ask me what's the matter, I can't really articulate it that well. It's just a feeling of anxiety. And I think it's to do with the level of uncertainty that is around us all, and not knowing what's coming. And we do, one of the things we've implemented at home is just having a bit of a 24-hour horizon. So we try not to look beyond 24 hours. But life as I know it, as we know it, has pretty much gone out of the window. And I try very hard to do all of the things that I'm meant to do. And I know, over the years, particularly through grief and menopause, and before that when I had postnatal depression, my mental health has been, a big headline for me that I have been very proactive about. But I have to say that right now, I do have a feeling of anxiety. And, I am having some days where I just feel very, very wobbly. And I do find it difficult, and there's no two ways about it. And there is a sense of fear, I guess, and fragility and vulnerability, and it just occurs to me that mental health isn't about a comparison. Reaching out for help isn't about comparison. It's not about what you do have or what you don't have, or whether you should or whether you shouldn't feel something. We are just who we are, okay? And everybody, no matter what their circumstances, should be able to reach out for help and to say, I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling very sad, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling anxious, whatever it is you're feeling, without worrying or judging yourself about whether it's okay for you to be reaching out for help. If you need help, it's okay to reach out for help. And I know right now that, it is very much a day at a time. And I'm about to go in and get ready to take the dogs out with my children and have our morning walk, which I know will help. And I also know that a lot of people don't have that opportunity, and I'm very grateful for it. But that doesn't mean that I should invalidate my own feelings, nor should you invalidate your own feelings if you are struggling in this very, very uncertain and challenging times. Because to a certain extent, that is a perfectly reasonable and a perfectly normal response to the situation we find ourselves in. And I just wanted to say that because it's an observation I've made, that please don't worry about whether you should or shouldn't be having mental health issues, or because of your situation you should or shouldn't be feeling something. You know, mental health is and mental health issues, it's not that you know, it doesn't choose, it doesn't go through a set of factors, it just is. So if you need help, and if you need to talk about stuff, and if you need to say that, you know, you just need somebody to sit with you in the discomfort, please do say it is okay. Sending everybody lots of love, and I hope you stay safe. Take care. Bye.